Greetings, 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 intuitive friends. Christian Nicole here, your favorite intuitive development coach, your favorite spiritual life coach. General reading for the collective. Take the parts that resonate, leave the parts that don't. Time is a construct, so you will find these messages when they are most relevant for you to find. When we're speaking in terms of male and female, we are speaking in reference to the energies masculine and feminine. Okay, so I may say she and it's a he. I might say him and it's a her. Okay, so just take it where it resonates. I don't know your life, but you do. Okay, so you put it where it resonates. Okay, I'm hearing that song, baby. I'm ready to give you all of my love. I'll be waiting. Somebody's thinking about you. Now I didn't know if this is gonna be a love reading or not. It's not really what I do. I do a lot of subconscious work. I do a lot of deep healing. Okay. I get the butter from the duck. That's what I do here on this here channel. But sometimes we gotta get into love because that's where the butter is. Anyway, um, somebody is thinking highly of you, my dear. Oh, we sometimes they sit on that throne. They sit on that throne. They okay. I'm seeing a couple of storylines here. Please pay attention. Somebody's thinking very highly of you. They think the world of you. They think you are the most beautiful, most handsome, most sexiest, most sexiest. You hear me? Okay. And so not just physically, but like emotionally and mentally. Okay, they think your level of emotional intelligence is sexy. They think your intellect is sexy. The mannerisms in which you carry yourself, they might have dealt with a lot of ratchets, a lot of girl, say what you want to say, a lot of them 30, 40 inch Brazilian bundles. They might have been dealing with a lot of that in the past here. Okay. So anyway, they seeing you and you hit a little different. Ooh, they're over it. They're over it. Yeah, they're thinking about you very, very highly. Okay. And somebody is mad about it. Okay. Somebody doesn't like that you're on their mind as much as you are. Somebody doesn't like that they hold you in high regard and that that you're melting. Oh, that you're melting for them. Oh, you're melting for someone else and they're mad about it. What you looking at her for? What's so special about her? What she got that I ain't got? Let me man, listen. Someone is sitting over here fuming about to burst into pure flames because they feel like they materially they have more than you and they just don't see what this person sees in you. But the thing is this person's got their mind has transformed. Their mind is transformed. They used to be very 3D, very shallow, very materialistic only. Don't get me wrong, materials are great. Materials are spiritual, but they were only material, like this food. And anyway, this person has transformed their mind. They are seeing that there is more to fulfillment than just the material stuff because they had you with your little angry self. They had you, and that's all they had was the material stuff. You know what it's like? It's like fake food. It's like going to get the display. Have y'all ever been to a bakery, okay? And you've seen those display cakes, and it's like all the frosting and the flowers, and it's like three, four tiers. It's like, oh my God, look at that cake. And then you touch it, and it's styrofoam. Yeah, you look good, but I can't eat that. If I eat that, I'll get sick. If I eat that, I can't eat that. That is all for display. That is all for show, and I'm hungry. Yeah, but she got the real fruit over here. She got the real fruit. I want some of that. So this person's value system has changed. They don't want the styrofoam show cake. They want the real fruit. That's why they married. And that's why they glad. And she don't give a damn because she the empress and she got the real fruit. So all she does is sit there with her real fruit. And the ones that are hungry and humble enough will come to her feet and ask her politely for a real slice. For a real slice. Okay. So yeah, you got people digging deep. The way you carry yourself, just the way you carry yourself. And you might feel like, you know what, ain't nobody checking for me, ain't nobody feeling me. They're after the Brazilian bundle. They're after the 40-inch Brazilian bundles, and they're not after me. Okay? And so you stayed in your solitude and you stayed true to your heart. You stayed true to your practice. You stayed true to your studies. Okay, you stayed true to raising your vibration and expanding your awareness. You stayed true to your purpose, to the assignment where you felt like spirit was guiding you. You stayed true to the inner wealth because that's where it is. Clearly, everything shines from inside. It flows from your inner world to your outer world and not the other way around. So you can look like the show cake and be empty on the inside. And be baking up pies, baby. Baking up pies here. 10 tier ceremonial cakes here, baby. On the inside. Folk don't ever want to do nothing until I sit down and get focused. Okay? When I'm up doing nothing, they busy doing something else, doing nothing. But as soon as I get sit down and focus, now they ready to get active. Don't let nobody aggravate your soul, okay? Don't let nobody aggravate your soul or disrupt your work. Side note. Side note. So anyway, what I'm saying is you did the inner work while everybody else was partying and all the attention was being fed to the aesthetics, okay? And everybody was chasing the way something looked versus the way something actually is. You stayed true to your inner world. You stayed true to your inner world. And it was lonely sometimes. And you pretended to be okay with that, but you weren't. All right. But it was like it is what it is. I'm not gonna betray myself and be in places where people are committed to misunderstanding me, or be in places where I can't relate and people can't relate to me, and be in places where people want to compete and compare themselves to me where they can't because it just we're two different stars. The sun and the moon are two different stars, and they shine different. They're not gonna shine the same. You cannot compare the two. They both have their own energies and qualities and purposes, and they're not supposed to be the same. Somebody just can't appreciate their own differences, so they get mad at you because you do what you do your way, and it don't hit the same. As you know, it doesn't resonate with people the same way that it does the way you do. Anyway, they're mad about it. Let them be mad because they're allowed to. They're allowed to be mad. That's not your fight. That battle is not yours. What did Yolanda say? Battle is not yours. It's not yours. That battle's not yours. Okay, so they're mad about it. Okay, but you don't have to worry about any of them or any of that. Just stay on your path the way you've been doing. Their options have been shut down. I'm hearing a lot of kitchen witches have been brewing little cups of spell work against you. Let me just tell you, not one cup of it works. Like not one cauldron, not one drop, not one Sanderson sister is going to get a pass. Okay, like not nothing, not none of it worked. In fact, all of it spilled, I'm hearing, on their heads. So everything they concocted at you, towards you, all of it went up and then turned over on their head. So if they wanted you to be alone with no love life, that's what they're getting. Some of them were in relationships. Again, yes, this person that was focused on you, they was in a relationship with this person. Till this person got tired of them and started focusing on you. They started whipping up kitchen brews to make this person fall out of love with you. Made that person fall out of love with them. They started whipping up brews for you to like get ugly. You know, they glamour spells against against you. And then their looks started to decline. They wanted you to gain weight. They started to gain weight or lose too much weight. They wanted you to get sick. They started having like real medical ailments and issues. They wanted you to be broke. They didn't want you to have any monies. Okay. And then this person that used to supply them with funds, because this person is a king, okay? They have bread, cut them off financially. That's why they're mad. Meanwhile, you over here sitting on your throne minding your damn business, okay? Praising God and expanding your awareness, heightening your divine, raising yourself to connect. Girl, get your words together. They don't want me to explain it at all. But those that have the ears to hear will hear. You've been expanding your awareness. You've been raising your vibration. You've been raising your consciousness, expanding your consciousness. Come on, give it to me slow. Going higher and higher and connecting to new levels of God. Being on platforms um, where you can understand things that you could not before. You're reading books now. These books have probably been on your shelf for years and you picked it up 10 years ago and it looked like it was foreign. But when you pick it up now, it's like a song you know. You know every word. You understand it now because your consciousness is expanded. Your vibration is higher. Your frequency is higher. Swing low, sweet chariot. They still down there, okay? They still down there. They still down there, honey, and they're ups. I'm upset. 50,000 on my head is disrespect. They're upset. Anyway, the kitchen witches were brewing up a lot of stuff, and it all fell on their head. Some of them had your hair. Okay, so some of these were your friends, family. I'm hearing sister, cousin, auntie, uncle, daddy, mother. Dang. So, like people that were close to you had a piece of your hair. Um, and they tried it, but God denied it. All right, they didn't want you to have any kind of victory. They wanted your regretfully, they wanted you to lose your intuitive sight. They wanted you to lose your powers, your gifts. All right, they wanted you to lose that connection with spirit. They wanted you to lose that connection with the Most High God that lives within you. But you've been connecting more and more to that energy every single day. You haven't been seeking God outside yourself. You were seeking God within yourself. And that is the thing that elevated you beyond where you imagined or thought you would be. When you were praying, it was a feeling that you were praying for, and you thought the outcome of that looked a certain way, but it looks very different. But what you finding yourself in the feeling of what you asked for. Anyway, I'm seeing this love that is focused on you. You become a massive magnet for love. And the reason why is because you have been embodying this love for yourself. You've tapped into the frequency of self-love. You've tapped into the frequency of God's love for you. Where are we at? 17 minutes. You've tapped into the frequency of God's love for you, or you're tapping into it. And the more you tap into it and the more you focus on it, the more of a magnet you become for the things that you desire, for all of your manifestations that you wrote down 6 years ago. Some of you, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 4 years ago, y'all been writing this stuff down, doing the little rituals, and you was like, it's not working. And so you put it down, you put it away, you stopped chasing it, and you started attracting it through the love for yourself, because that's how it's done. Excuse me, let those with the ears to hear. For those with the ears to hear, let them hear. Meaning, if you know, you know. You've been tapping into the frequency of self-love, of God's love for you. And when you become aware of God's love for you, if you've ever sat down and really focused your attention on God's love for you, it's overwhelming. You should break down crying every time. I do, every time. Because I can't handle it. It's overwhelming to realize how loved I am, how deeply and truly, divinely loved I really am. And I still, why? And I know I'm amazing. Okay. Okay, let me just be clear. I know I'm amazing. I know I'm spectacular. I know I'm rare. I know I'm special. I know I'm gifted. I know I'm beautiful. I know these things about me. but not nearly to the capacity that God does. And when I get a glimpse of it, I'm always taken aback because the human part of me sees flaw and holds it against me because I feel like the world may hold it against me. Somewhere deep down on a subconscious level, it's way, 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 way down because on a conscious level, she gives zero ucks. She gives zero ucks to what the world thinks about her because she knows, I know God's love for me, no matter what I did. Some of y'all need to go listen to Marvin Sapp. He saw the best in me when everyone else around me could only see the worst in me. Oh, so what he say? He said, He's mine and I am his. It doesn't matter what I did. It doesn't matter what I did. It doesn't matter because he only sees me for who I am. He only sees me for who I am. It doesn't matter what I did. I might hold those things against myself, but God don't see me in that way. And every time I see myself the way God does, I'm overwhelmed. So y'all are tapping into the energy of what kind of light is shining on these cards? Quit playing with me. When y'all start seeing this and start feeling this, you become a massive magnet for your greatest desires and your positive thoughts. Keep your mind positive. Stay elevated. Because let me tell you, the pettiness, the narcs, the jealous and the envious, the lack and lacklusters, okay? Um, one of my favorite readers on here, Memoirs of a Black Hole. She calls them flea males. Flea males. When these flea males start coming for you, mind you, I love her so much. I haven't seen her in a minute, but I love her so much. When I tell you, Spirit has been choosing some very powerful readers to come through YouTube, it's time. That's why I'm back. Anyway, seeking that out. This is why they get mad, all right? Because they want to aggravate you and bring you back down because they can't reach you when you're vibrating high. This is why they say rejection is protection. This is why vibrating high is your protection. When you are uh, turning the other cheek, when you turn the other cheek and you let God deal with them, stay up here because they can't reach you while you're up here. You got to come all the way down here to get on their level so they can reach you. Okay. And when they get down here on your level, you got to, in order to beat them, you got to join them, which means you got to be nastier than they are. 222 on the clock. 2222 on the clock. You got to be nastier than they are, which means you have to get way beneath yourself to meet them where they are. 2233 on the clock. Don't do that. Stay up here because the empress never comes off her throne. She don't have to because everyone brings what she needs and lays it at her feet because she's the empress. She can turn water into wine. She can spin gold. Okay? So anyway, when you seek out the love of God, God's love, seek ye first the kingdom and all these things shall be added unto you. When you know how loved you are, you become this magnet. You become pure love and you attract what you are. Let me be clear. Those with the ears, when you embody love, you become aware of God's love for you. You become love. You become that. You already are, but you have to become aware of it because it is your awareness that is the light. You have to know it. When you don't know it, you can be used as a weapon against yourself. You could become this petty comparison crook, this thief here. Why do thieves steal? Because they feel somewhere some lack. Okay, they don't know love. They don't know that they are love. They don't know that they are infinite, infinitely abundant. So they steal from themselves. Anyway, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother sermon some other time. Trust me. Seek ye first the kingdom, and all these things shall be added unto you. When you become aware of the love that you are, you start to radiate love out and you become a magnet for it because you put that love out into the field, okay, out into the electromagnetic field that we all up under. And that signals out into the world, into the universe, and all this love say, oh, there she is. Oh, there he is. And it comes to you and it lays itself all over you and at your feet. Understand? Be receptive. That's what feminine energy is. Be receptive. Be open to hear, to listen, to receive. That's what being feminine means. Uh-oh. Somebody doesn't want you to have a stable home and stability. This person is coming to provide that for you. I'm here, ready or not. Here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me. They're gonna make you want them. You can't run away from these vibes I got, oh baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. You can't run from the vibes. You can't fake frequency. Okay? You can fake all that other shit y'all be doing, but you cannot fake frequency. The vibes don't lie. The vibes don't lie. Some of y'all smile, you just showing your teeth. I smile with my whole face. Okay? Some of y'all are going to be moving. Yes, it was meant to be. There's nothing that can be done. They cannot stop you. They cannot block you. All they can do is tear their own self up. They can tear their own situation up. That's what they can do. Okay. Let me just hurry up and wrap this up because I don't want to be too long. Okay. As you embody this love for yourself, you seek out God's kingdom. Seek you first the kingdom, and all these things shall be added unto you. Meaning your love is starting to come in, your money's starting to come in. You're aligning with the vibration and the frequency of love for you. And so the world is responding. The universe is responding to that request within you. A part of you is going to feel, a part of you may, because maybe you won't feel like that, but you may feel, um, mm, you may feel, you may feel, um, you might feel bad, right? Like it's bittersweet. You might feel very happy that your ships are have come in, but you might feel bad that everybody can't go with you. You might feel bad that you can't save everybody. You might feel bad that you have to move on without a lot of people from your past. You might feel bad that some of the people that come out of the woodworks that were against you were people that you loved very dearly, and now you have to leave their ass behind. You might feel bad about that, and it might be a little bit heartbreaking, but you know you are ordered by God to do so. And so you will because you're obedient, okay? Because you spent your life healing yourself to get to this place, okay? Go look at the oracle reading because it's like part two of this, depending on how you see it, part one or part two, but it explains a lot, all right, about the healing that you had to do in order to find yourself here at this place of loving yourself. You had to heal because life had broke you at one point as it was supposed to. Let's just keep it a buck. It was supposed to because something needed to rattle you and wake you up. And it did. And it hurt like a mother, but you're back naturally, just like it was designed and fated to do. So anyway, y'all gonna be leaving some people behind. It's gonna be heartbreaking for you a little bit, but it's gonna be more heartbreaking for them, and they're gonna try to stop you and guilt you. Um, what I'm hearing is that you're just moving on. Okay, I'm hearing on you're moving on to a life of your own. You're moving on to calmer waters, doing things the way that you want to, around people that can relate, around people that know you, that recognize you by the way that you feel. Okay, and you're going to recognize these people as well by the way that they feel. You're like, damn, you're just like me. Your story sounds exactly like mine. Man, I've been saying that for years. Are you serious? Like, you're going to be like, where have y'all been? Because I thought I was alone. I thought I was the only one that felt like that. And they're going to say, yeah, me too. But now we see that we haven't been alone. And it's just taken us this long to finally align to the energy that brought us together. All right, an entire tribe of people like this. What I'm hearing is you're going to become the initiator of your life, the director, and the authority of your actions. You're going to give yourself permission to do what you want to do unapologetically. All right, and take advantage of new opportunities that are coming in unapologetically, because you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the love that is God. You owe it to that love to live full out. I'm gonna end your reading right there, and I'll come back later with another one. But for now, I am full. For now, I am full. If that resonated with you at all, please leave a like, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, um, to let me know that you were present and that you resonated with any part of this, because you guys are my tribe. So we got to wrap, right? We got to talk to each other. Um, Again, you can look in the description box below for personal readings. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.